KPIs will help you improve for the better. Hey there, it's Eric J. Olson here at Array Digital and also now at Rival Digital. Both companies have their own sets of KPIs. If you're not familiar with a KPI, it is a key performance indicator. And these are numbers that we track over time because we want to see improvement in these numbers. One number was highlighted recently by Katya because it has significantly increased over time. About a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago, at Array Digital, we were having an issue with clients paying us on time. So we started to track our late accounts receivable. What that means is we sent out an invoice. The invoice had a due date on it. How many of those were not paid on the due date that we specified? And when we first started tracking this, we knew we had kind of an issue that we wanted to address, we wanted to resolve, but we were shocked that 20% of our revenue was late in getting paid. Now, some invoices went out and they were paid on time. What I'm talking about are the invoices that went out and they weren't paid on time. All of that amounts to 20% of our overall revenue. And we just thought that was ridiculous. This is not the way that business should work. As a matter of fact, we really wanted to get paid upfront. So we started to implement a lot of different processes to try to reduce that 20% down to something that we felt was a lot more reasonable. One thing that we did is we reduced our net terms. Net payment terms is how many days you have after receiving an invoice to pay it. Think about it from this perspective. As a company, Array Digital, we are extending credit, unsecured credit without a credit check, by the way, to our clients if they choose to pay by check. And so we don't want them to take 30 or 60 or 90 days. We tell them you get net 7. The moment that we deliver that invoice, you get 7 days to pay us. That was step number 1. Step number 2 is we stopped offering that to new clients. New clients are going to pay using ACH, Automated Clearinghouse, or in some instances, a credit card, although we're going to charge them the credit card fee. So we stopped even offering checks altogether. That brought the number of people who wanted to pay by check down drastically. There are a lot of other things that we did. We implemented a late fee that is honestly quite aggressive, just like our net terms. So if you're late, like the day that your invoice goes late, you get an email warning and it says, hey, you need to pay this in a week or else we're going to hit you with a late fee. And that late fee at first was not that much. We've increased it over time. So now if you're 1 week late, which means you've had the invoice for 2 weeks, there's a $49 late fee and annual fees start to accrue for every day that you're late in addition to the $49. And then if you go, but a couple weeks, I don't have the workflow right in front of me, but it's like, if you go like 1 or 2 more weeks, like we're done. We cut them off and we suspend the account. And if they want to come back on, if they want to make full payment, there's actually like an unsuspension fee. We're going to charge you to bring your project back up and running. So we got really aggressive with wanting to collect money on time. Again, these are unsecured loans that we've made. And, we'd rather not do that. I'm not a bank. We're a business that provides digital marketing services. So I don't want to be in the game of collecting money from lots of different clients. It's certainly not 20%. Over the last year and a half, through all those steps and really focusing on it and looking at that KPI every single week with the team, Katya was able to get that number down from 20% down to 3% now. That is a significant reduction. That means that a lot more money is coming in so that we can use it to do things like produce this podcast, pay our employees, keep the lights on, right? All the things that a business needs money for. Now we have that cash in hand versus hoping that one day maybe we'll get it. It's really made a big difference. And kudos to Katya for staying on top of that. This is clearly her responsibility. Her name is right next to the KPI. And so every single week she's reporting, she's doing, and she's done a fantastic job. How much more successful would you be if you could harness the experience of a group of successful business owners? if you could learn from their successes and avoid mistakes they've made in the past. Array Mentors provides the framework and the guidance to help you find your way, get you on the right path, and accelerate your journey to more money and more success. Check out the details at arraymentors.com.